Do you all think that Marvin should get a cut of that money though? Like, let's be real. All the work that Marvin has put in over the seasons, he probably is the MVP of the season. Do we think Marvin needs more respect going into season 4? Does Rock need to like promote him to something? Like right now, he's the muscle. But do we really need him as the muscle of security? We probably let him get a better role or something, man. I'm tired of seeing Marvin do all the dirty work. He's trying to be a father to Jukebox. Imagine that. Imagine that. Howard tried to be a father to his son. His mama killed him. Marvin's trying to be a father to his daughter. His sister is basically killing him by telling him to go catch bodies every damn episode. I need you to go get in the streets. I need you to go find who Kanan working for. I need you to go step to snaps. I need you to go get 500,000. Like, God damn, Rock. What the fuck are you gonna do? I'm doing all the work out here, Rock. When you gonna help a brother out? I want to see Marvin with it, you know what I'm saying, with a little more role, man. They got my dog out here, the comic relief, putting in work every episode. Do I think Stefano thinks knows Unique is alive? I don't think anyone knows Unique is alive except for Kanan. I think Kanan is the one that called him up. But what is there for Marvin now? Gerald is gone, so that storyline is disconnected. Juke is potentially about to go to the army. That means he ain't gonna have her to talk to. The whole Bada storyline is gone. He can't be, you know what I'm saying, on her side. Lou is crying up in rehab. What is he going? Is he gonna run the plaza? Why? I mean, if she does do the plaza thing, Marvin could run the plaza and get that in order while she continues to do the restaurants. But what is left for Marvin? I mean, we still got to dodge the feds. But if we don't have any enemies, maybe he's the guy that goes and talks to Snaps. You see what I'm saying? What role is left for Marvin? If there is any. Dodging the feds? I mean, he's at the warehouse with Rock. We seen him at the warehouse in episode 9 when they finally got stuff up and running. He's just gonna go back to running this like he did Baisley? Oh no, eyes play. He definitely. If they got Marvin starting a rehab and like talking to the people in the city, I'm done. I promise you, I won't watch. I won't watch if they got Marvin doing some. No, Marvin. I want Marvin with a promotion. You know what I mean? My dog been putting in too much work. Well, and the only reason we say that about them is because there might potentially be a flashback where they showing Unique coming out of Kanan's building and walking past Crystal. So maybe, you know what I'm saying, once he got up, he went over there and talked to Kanan. Because, I mean, they didn't even show us Kanan making the plan to set up Ronnie. They didn't show us the plan for Kanan to set up the fake kidnapping. So it could just be like a flashback or something, and they show us. But I want to... I mean, he got the crew. Me personally, though, if I'm running my operation, I gotta run my operation like Nino Brown. I can't have a bunch of niggas in there working.
He's bigger than Nino Brown. This is big business.
I gotta have the women in there. You know how they working. We gonna have the AC on though. They ain't gonna be sweating in my spot. They're gonna be good. They all gotta take a shower before they come to work too. I don't want no stanky stank up in there. You know what I'm saying? The work is already stanky enough, but they just gonna have Marvin back running the product, man. You know what I mean? They just gonna have Marvin running the product and then just waiting for her to say, "Hey, we need you to go get snaps. We need you to go get see what Kanan is doing. Run around, be the errand boy. Go check on Famous. I mean, not Famous, but Kanan. Go see what Lulu's doing." I don't know. Who said it? Yeah. So Marvin, at this point, Marvin doesn't know about Jukebox. So that's why I said we're just gonna put them together. Marvin doesn't know about Jukebox, but Rock does. Now, one thing we know about Rock will spoil something for you. That is something we know Rock will do. When it comes to Marvin, she will spoil something for Marvin. Now, Rock does know that Jukebox is thinking about joining the army. Now, what I can see is her and Marvin probably getting into it about something. You see, Marvin, you always wondering about everything else. You ain't even know that your daughter Juke was thinking about joining the army. I seen her paper. Like, come on, Rock. Really? Let Juke tell her dad that. Now, this is probably gonna hurt Marvin. Or he probably ain't even gonna know until like the last day until she leaves. Now, I know she was watching the little film. I don't I don't think that I don't think Juke is gonna back out of it. I think Juke is gonna go ahead and join and get out of here. Maybe they'll bring her back like one of the two episodes. Maybe she like graduates. She's been gone, and that might give us like a little 2-month time jump. Or when we return, it'll probably be like a month, 2-month time jump. Juke, you know what I'm saying? She graduates, so we might see her, or like it's right before they go back. I'm not sure. But I don't think she's gonna back out. But I think Rock is gonna be the one to tell Marvin, hey, you know, Juke is joining the army because like, come on, man. I would have said Marvin's no boss or underboss. Exactly. Marvin is just living. Marvin, I wouldn't even call Marvin a captain. Marvin is just like a supervisor. You know what I mean? When you go up to a store, hey, can I talk to a supervisor? That's all Marvin is. Marvin is on the floor supervisor. He got he can go talk because remember, we just being real. Rock ain't no boss. Rock worked for Stefano. Rock worked for Quan. Rock worked for two different niggas. And Rock ain't got no money. Stefano is the CEO. Quan is the regional manager. Rock is the store manager. That nigga Marvin is the supervisor. That's really how it lays out. CEO, regional, store manager, and supervisor. That's how it lined. That's how it is. And then Lulu is just he's a part timer. We don't even know what Lulu does. But think about it. Stefano is the CEO. Quan is the regional. She's the store manager, and then Marvin is just the supervisor. You can't even file a complaint on Marvin. That got to go up to the store manager. You can't even go to Marvin and say, "Hey, the workers are." Well, you got to take that up to the store manager. I'm just a supervisor. I'm the day-to-day operations. Damn. Marvin holds it all together. He does hold it together. And as of lately, we've been able to depend on Marvin. And that's why I'm saying we got to give him a more like we gotta promote this brother, man. He got to be able to go talk to Stefano. He got to be able to go talk to Quan or somebody. He can't just be answering to Rock and being the muscle. Whenever something goes wrong, listen, Marvin has the hardest job of everything. Marvin runs the restaurants. Marvin got to do all the hits. Marvin got to look out for Lou. Marvin got to go find out what's going on with Kanan. Marvin got to find out what's going on with Snaps. Marvin got to find out where Ronnie is. Marvin got to figure out what's going on in the streets. Marvin got to watch like a sniper on the roof. Marvin got a lot of tasks. Marvin is overworked and underpaid. They got this nigga like he a UPS worker. What can Brown do for you? This nigga Marvin works nonstop and gets no love from anybody. I'm trying to think what does Marvin do besides yes, boss. Yes, boss. I'll do it, boss. Yes, boss. Yes, boss. I'll do it. Marvin's a team lead. Hell yeah, Marvin's all right, guys. This is what we're gonna do. This is what we're gonna do. Ready? Break. I don't know. So Marvin is gonna be hurt by Juke potentially leaving. He's probably not gonna find out, but when he does, I think when he finds out that Juke is leaving, that's really gonna hurt him. Cause I just list everything that he does, but he just started getting back good with Juke. And for her to leave, because I mean, it really all relates back to what Marvin's doing in these streets. Kanan, Rock, Lulu. Remember, she said, as long as she's here, her family is going to be the destruction, the granite, the descendants of bullshit. They're just going to continue to put bullshit in the street. On my channel, we got a thing called dumb stuff and stupid shit. As long as she's here, her family is going to be in stupid shit, dog. They got $500,000. The biggest drug dealers allegedly on the south side of Jamaica, Queens, had to borrow $500,000 because they didn't have it and they were making $75,000 a day, $10.5 million in 5 months, $27.3 million in a year, and they didn't have zero to their name. They couldn't even go get $500,000 cash to go get Kanan. And then on top of that, it took Kanan taking out Ronnie in order for them to survive. So even on top of them being the queen pin, the big time drug dealers, it took a 16-year-old boy to put the plan together to actually get them the money back and take out the competition. Now you tell me what a queen pin is, and I'll show you what a fool is. And they called me a hater. But the numbers don't lie. The numbers don't lie, y'all. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, man. This queen pin needed to borrow $500,000. Also had to be saved by Marvin again. Marvin had to save her again. Remember, we just listed everything that Marvin had to do. Marvin had to find out what did Marvin do? Juke said he was kidnapped. Marvin had to go talk to Snaps. Marvin had to go ahead and set this all up for her to come over there and set the negotiation up. She had to go to Stefano, but she needed Marvin to be there with muscle so to make it seem like she actually had something put together. They got there. They had Detective Howard with her. She's already fucking with police. We don't fuck with police out of respect for his nephew's father. Marvin didn't really care. He was just like, let's get Kanan back, but we ain't got that kind of money. Plus, we know that Marvin was cut off because he was working for Rocket season 2. She only had that leftover work. He took that leftover work. He went to go sell it in Manhattan. He got into it with Gerald, but that's a whole nother story. Let's bring it back to where we at. They went in there. They had this drug deal that went bad. They got set up by Kanan. Kanan got the money. Ronnie was getting ready to get the territories. If it wasn't for Kanan taking out Ronnie, Rock would no longer be here in existence. She would be out of the game. She had to give up to connect. Now, I don't know how that would have worked with Stefano. We would have figured that out later. But if it wasn't for Kanan taking out Ronnie, then her spontaneously taking out Howard, Marvin had to save her life because Kanan was spooked. When Kanan seen Rock shoot Howard, he was spooked. When the 2 guards came in, Kanan was over here. Marvin saved Rock. Well, I don't even know if Marvin saved Rock because we seen these two hitters miss 100 shots, and I already knew that bullshit was gonna happen, and I was already disturbed knowing that they're gonna do a drive-by and they're gonna miss every single shot. Well, Marvin came in, ran from off the roof, came down and saved Rock. Marvin is a jack of all trades, a master of none. As soon as he gets good at one thing, they put him on something else. And like PA said, Marvin had to chip in to pay for Lulu's rehab. With what money? Hold on, y'all. Hold on. I think we got the phone call. I think we about to get the location. Hold on. Let me mute it first. Make sure. Yes, this is Moses.
This is Rosie. I work with the TV show Raising Kanan.
Mm-hmm.
And I got your voicemail about parking in your neighborhood.
Yes.
So which area were you asking about?
Well, I was asking, I seen the sign. I was asking for what street is it actually?
So we're taking parking on Hillside Avenue, between Beechwood and Grandview.
You said Beechwood?
Yeah.
Okay.
But we're not taking any parking on Beechwood. So we're only taking parking on Grandview, on Hillside, and on Brookside.
Okay, in Brookside. Okay, I was just making sure because I get up early and I seen it said from 10 a.m. So I was just making sure that I have my vehicles moved and everything if I was gonna park there. But I'm not even gonna, since you called me back before I'm headed over there, that's definitely good.
Okay. Yeah, we're taking Hillside between Beechwood and Grandview. We're taking Hillside like across, like on the other side of Grandview, just a couple of car lengths.
Mm-hmm.
We're taking Grandview between Beechwood and I'm looking at a map right now. I want to make sure that I'm right. Hold on. Sorry. Okay. We're taking Grandview between Beechwood and what's that street right after? East 3rd Street. And yeah, Brookside, we're taking a small portion between Beechwood and Grandview and a small portion between Grandview and Farrell Avenue. Same thing with Hillside. But we're not taking anything on Beechwood and we're not taking anything on East 3rd Street.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure, and I'll notify my brother because he'll probably be coming over. Thank you for that call, though.
Yeah, no worries.
All right, have a good day.
You too.
Go Niners.
Yeah.
All right, thank you.
No problem. Bye.
Who else doing that? I got the locations for tomorrow. If anyone's in New York on Hillside, they're not doing anything on Beechwood, but they're going to be between Grandview and Farrell Street, Brookside and East 3rd. Who else is doing that on their channel? I'm giving y'all the streets of where they recording season 4. If anyone goes out there, take some pictures tomorrow. They start at 10 a.m. Send me some pictures, and I got a little bit of money for you. I'm putting in the work, man. I'm trying to look out for y'all. That's it. That's all I'm doing. Show me someone else that got that information for y'all. That's live right there. They recording tomorrow, season 4. Who's doing that? Y'all welcome. All right. If I get information, I'm gonna try to find out. So we know where they recording tomorrow. Someone go up there, get some exclusives. Yeah. I should have asked for a background role. And if I was in New York, I would have been. If I was in New York, y'all would have seen me on set. I would have been like Forrest Gump. Remember Forrest Gump when they were integrating the schools? Forrest Gump said, "What's going on here? They're letting some coons in here. Coons? My mama, she get the broom and get them off that back porch." All right, y'all. Come on, man. All right, so we got some information. And like I said, I'll call. If I get any more information, if people send me the street signs and stuff, I'll call. I'll get the information for you. Oh, my bad. Well, we still on there, Ray. I got you. Thank you for that $2. Salute to Marvin. Marvin can get free fries, but no refund. He could get. Hey, the thing about Marvin, Ray, there are no refunds for Marvin. When Marvin cashes out, you gonna end up in a casket. There's no refunds for Marvin. I'm talking some street stuff for you. Ant, so that information we just got, that's for Raising Kanan season 4. That's where they're filming at tomorrow. So we got the location for where they're filming at tomorrow. Come on, man. I'm putting in the work. I'm putting in the work. If y'all see somebody doing a video tomorrow talking about, yeah, Raising Kanan gonna be on this street, man, them niggas didn't know where that street was. They just heard us talking about it. So this is where I got it from right here, y'all. If you weren't here when we first started, so that phone call is from this, off this parking sign. So we got the locations of where they're parking. We called the number. They gave us the exact location because they have to, because you'll be told if you're parking there. So they're starting tomorrow. It looks like 10 a.m., maybe like 10:15, something like that. That is in Mount Vernon. Matter of fact, all right, let me see. Where we at? 135. I mean, that's pretty much it for Marvin. Let's go ahead and look that street up so we can get an idea of where they're located. Now, I don't maps.